There was a point in midlife when I started to feel off. Not broken, not really falling apart, just not quite like myself. I suspect that I'm not alone in feeling this way. The problem is, as I see it, is I think there's lots of guys that feel just like me, but they don't really know exactly what to do about it. So I've done a little looking into this, and in this video, I'd like to give you a few things that are simple, practical, and actually make a difference over time. So here are 7 things we can do to improve our mental health in midlife. Number 1, start with your body. This first thing might sound basic, but it matters more than most people realize. And take care of your body, because your mental state is tied to it, whether you like it or not. You don't need to become a fitness guy, but you do need to move. I suggest that you walk, lift, get outside. Even 20 to 30 minutes a day can change how you feel. A lot of men try to think their way out of how they feel, when sometimes the answer starts with just moving your body. You also need to be thoughtful about how you're fueling your body. You don't need to take up some crazy restrictive diet. Just be more conscious of the types of foods you're consuming. Enjoy the stuff you like, sure, just do that stuff in moderation. This is an area that I feel more and more conscious of in my older age. I've got to get more intentional about eating right and moving. This is something that I hope this channel can foster as I move forward. So, well, trust me, it's not lost on me that I'm telling you to take care of your body, but you need to. Number 2, reduce the noise. Midlife is often when your mind is carrying a lot. Work, family, responsibilities. You add in constant input, news, social media, all those distractions, and your mind never gets a break. So one simple change: create some space. Turn things off. Even if it's just 10 or 15 minutes of quiet each day, can really help you reset. Most men aren't overwhelmed because they're weak. They're overwhelmed because they never stop taking things in. I have found this to be quite true in my life. And the positive impact that pushing away from all these consumable medias can have on our psyche, it just simply cannot be overstated. So reduce those distractions. Number 3, talk to someone, even if it's not super deep. You don't have to sit down and spill everything to somebody, but you do need some level of connection, a conversation, a friend, someone you trust, because carrying everything internally for years, it takes a toll. It doesn't have to be dramatic. Sometimes it's just being able to say to someone, yeah, things have been a little heavy lately. That alone can make a huge difference. I feel like I do need to add something here, that you need to find the balance of venting and getting out all the negative trash in your head and being productive with your connection. What I'm talking about is, I don't think it's really valuable to have someone that you just meet up with and complain about everything all the time. To some degree, yes, but don't turn it into a friend who commiserates with you. Number 4, reintroduce something that's yours. A lot of men lose this over time. Everything becomes about work, responsibility, family. Sure, those are all important, but somewhere along the way, you stop doing anything just because you enjoy it. So bring something back, a hobby, time outdoors, building something, learning something. This isn't for productivity. This isn't for someone else. Do it just because it's yours and you enjoy it. You may have to give this some thought though. You gotta be very purposeful here. But carving out time to do something that you enjoy or have enjoyed at some point in your past could really bring a spark back into your life. Number 5, pay attention to what's draining you. At this stage of life, energy matters. And a lot of men are constantly drained, but they don't ever stop and ask why. So you need to start noticing what leaves you feeling exhausted. What situations where people take more than they give. You don't have to overhaul your life, but even small adjustments can help you protect your energy. Think doom scrolling here, or failing to create boundaries between work and home life. These things take it out of you. You just got to be intentional here. You got to realize that you can't fix what's draining you if you never stop long enough to notice what things are actually robbing you of your energy. Number 6, stop ignoring what you're feeling. A lot of men were taught to push things down. And that works for a while. But over time, that builds and builds. So instead of ignoring it, try something simple. Just acknowledge it. You don't need to analyze everything. But being able to say, I've been more stressed lately, or I've been feeling off. That awareness alone is a step forward for many of us. Once you open your mind up to really identifying those feelings of stress, inadequacy, whatever those feelings are, then you can start the work of rewiring your brain to gravitate to more positive thoughts. Lastly, number 7, think about the next chapter. This might be the most important one. You see, midlife is not just about maintaining what you've built. It's also about deciding what comes next. If you don't think about that, you can start to feel stuck. So ask yourself, what matters to me now? What do I want more of in this next phase? You don't need all the answers, but you do need to start asking the questions. There's real power in seeing the next chapter clearly. Knowing what's over the horizon and clearly defining how you get there makes pushing up that hill so much easier. You know, most of these things aren't complicated. They're simple, but they're not always easy to stay consistent with. And that really is the difference. Mental health in midlife isn't about one big change. It's about small things done consistently over time. So if you've been feeling off, you don't need to fix everything all at once. Just pick one of these and get started. Hey, listen, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for taking the time to check out my video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, and you feel like you want to hang around for the next one, I sure would love to see you. That's all for now. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you around.